Well, the single best thing about streaming as an industry is the consumer choice that it creates. Consumers are now able to access great stories and great content from around the world. Well, our strategy on the marketing side is to create so much demand for our original series and film that consumers sign up and watch. And that all starts with great content. So we're looking to create the best content we can. Hello, I'm James Rothwell. I'm the Marketing Director for Netflix in Southeast Asia. I'm based in our APAC headquarters in Singapore, and I've been here for the past 3 years. The last 20 years, we've really used technology to bring different forms of entertainment to our members around the world. And as we continue to grow, we'll really look to bring the best storytellers from Asia, from Hollywood, and from the rest of the world to our service to create the best stories for our fans. Well, our global vision for marketing is to create so much demand for our original series and film that consumers sign up and watch. So we're demand creators. And that strategy is underpinned by a number of principles that are really important to us as an organisation. The first is that we really believe in earning attention before we buy it. And because of that, we think creative first and media second. The most powerful impressions for consumers are the ones that come from your friends, from influencers, and from press. So our creative needs to start conversations that fuel that word of mouth and nurture a conversation around Netflix and its titles. So my team tries to be really fluid in the way that we think about the objectives of our campaigns and the way that we place creative ideas ahead of media. And this really allows our ideas to transcend beyond marketing, and it allows us to create an environment where good ideas win. We never want to be governed by our media plans. And, earning attention requires hyper-local, hyper-relevant, very social, topical ideas. So we build teams of great, talented people focused on each local market to keep us in touch with that culture. And we really want to be at the cutting edge of what's happening in every market. So that first principle of earning attention before you buy it is critical for us. The second is that we have digital in our DNA. We work at the intersection of the two most dynamic industries in the world, entertainment and technology. And for us to earn those minutes in people's lives, for us to become relevant, we need to captivate their imaginations where they spend most of their time, and that's on mobile and social. So we're really focused on creating great ideas that can thrive on digital platforms. We also believe that the most measurable and agile way to grow our business is through digital. Digital channels really allow us to pinpoint how we best want to grow and reach consumers in the right way during their daily lives. And then finally, we really believe in the personalization of marketing. I believe that that's the future of where many marketing organizations will go. And we're very lucky at Netflix that that's deep in our DNA because of the personalization we have in our product. We believe that we should never project a bias on our audience. We create many forms of great content, and our job as a marketing group is to bring those stories to life to help consumers connect with the characters and the story universes of our shows. And because of that, we use personalization of digital channels to tell many stories to many people and to help you fall in love with the right content for you, rather than projecting a bias on an audience through demographics or age or other entertainment trends that we see in the market. Yes, we really put data at the heart of many of the things that we do, but data for us isn't about demographics. Netflix, if you think about it, Netflix has very little information on you beyond your name, your email address, and a method of payment. Data for us is all about the content that you watch. Our goal is to help you find the shows that you love and the next best film for you to watch. Our job is to tell the best stories that we can and to promote them in the most exciting way. And at that point, all we want to do is connect consumers to the content that they love. So the data that we use builds taste clusters, and we use taste clusters to help consumers find the right shows for them. We really compete for our members' time and wallets when they're looking for relaxation and stimulation. We're great believers in the power of entertainment, so our role is to create stories that people love and to make it very easy for them to access the content that they love through our product. I think, we do compete with time as a whole. That time could be linear television, it could be cinema and DVD watching, it could be gaming, or it could be reading magazines. So our job is to be the best form of entertainment that we can be. And we think that over the coming years, all forms of entertainment will improve, and that means that we need to keep doing what we're doing very well, which is creating great stories. I think streaming is going to continue to grow over the coming years, and Asia will be a critical region for all streaming companies. As I said, competition is great for consumer choice, and will force us to continue to innovate in our product, in the way that we create content, and as a marketing organisation. And inevitably, streaming will change the landscape of entertainment because consumers will be exposed to more forms of stories, and we believe that we're well placed to help that consumer growth. Well, Asia is a critically important region for us. We opened our Singapore office 3 years ago, and we've been really encouraged by the appetite that we've seen from our content and the growth that we're seeing in the region. Asia obviously represents an enormous opportunity for all global tech companies, and our role is to try to find our place in the entertainment system. We're naturally drawn to the countries that have great content ecosystems, whether that's India, Korea, Japan, and increasingly Thailand. We want to work with the incredibly talented content creators around the region to create forms of content that the markets may not have seen before. And really the beauty of our platform is that we help great stories to travel. So in a market like Thailand, we're seeing members come in for our great Hollywood content, but they're also watching our great Korean drama, our Japanese anime, and increasingly our Thai content. So we're focused on leveraging all of the incredible talent we have within the APAC region. And our competitive advantage will be fusing our great storytelling with our product. So initially we'll focus on the markets that have those great content talent networks, but eventually, we're really looking to grow around the region. And in a country like Thailand, we're really seeing consumers make the most of that opportunity. We found Thais to be curious and open-minded and really explore content from around the world. So we're seeing great success with our Thai content, but we're also seeing consumers and members on Netflix watch content from around the region, watch our Hollywood content, but also discover content from Spain, from Mexico, from Germany, from Denmark. So streaming facilitates consumer choice, and really that capitalizes on the platform that we have created for global content to travel. Well, content marketing starts with being fans of entertainment. I hope that when our consumers see our campaigns or follow us on social channels or read articles about us in the press, first and foremost, they see that we love entertainment, that we are fans too. And we build teams of creative marketers that live and breathe the content that they're working on. So when we're approaching a creative campaign for content marketing, we always start with the story that we want to tell. Who are the characters that we want to bring to life? How do we build a story universe for consumers to immerse themselves in? And which elements of the title do we believe will really resonate in different markets? So we may tell a different story for a title like Sex Education or Kingdom in Thailand than the story that we tell in the Philippines, than the story that we tell in the UK. We look to create those opportunities for consumers to connect with characters and see themselves on screen. So we try to be as relevant and relatable as possible with our marketing. And again, we try to start conversations. We do everything with a smile. You know, we're fans and we want consumers to find as much entertainment in our marketing as they do in our shows. We spend a lot of time in our team talking about what great creative marketing is. And I think it starts with a few things. One is that the consumer should be at the center of everything. The second, as I was saying before, is you have to operate creative first, media second. And then finally, be brave and have fun. You know, we're very lucky that we work in an industry that allows us to focus on ideas, to put a smile on people's faces. And great marketing is entertainment. You should never feel like you're being sold to. An ad should never feel like it's intruding in your day. I hope that with lots of the campaigns that we create, we're pulling people towards them. People want to see our advertising. They want to share our advertising. And it should be as entertaining as the content that sits on our service.